evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gamestah TV. I say welcome back because it feels like just yesterday we were here doing the grand final of the GRL Invitational, and everybody thought everything was wrapped up, but we need to complete we've got to get another MVP award, and we've got prizes that go to the third place team. So here we are with the Hey GRL bronze final to wrap things up for you, and straight after it we're going to be having the Plantronics MVP award draw. My name is Crisis, and I'm joined in the studio by Biza. G'day, Biza.
Crisis. Well, we had an absolute massive day of Rocket League yesterday to conclude, to finish off with the grand final victors in being Nuovo Gaming over Legacy Esports, but we didn't decide the third place. However, we've set it up for tonight, and it's going to be an epic match because these two are going to definitely be playing for it. And I tell you, for Sydney, they're going to definitely want that third prize for Crisis.
Yeah, and equally, so will the Gameroos. Team XD at the start of the season, and they got picked up by the Gameroos after Nuovo Gaming picked up Gameroos' old team. So a little bit of shuffling going around, and kudos to the Gameroos for their grassroots development of Rocket League team. They're going to have a tough test tonight, Biza, because as much as we had a fantastic grand final with Nuovo Gaming versus Legacy Esports, a lot of people were picking Alpha Sydney to make it through to the grand final.
Yeah, indeed, and that was the pick of it. It was either going to be Nuovo or Alpha Sydney to get through the finals. So I think Alpha Sydney just at the end of the day dropped out, and the teams have just gone straight into it, Crisis. So looks like we're ready to go.
Yeah, we are indeed. It's the Alpha Sydney boys in the blue team on the blue team. Dicky, Dumbo, and First Rocketeer Stoney. They're going up against the orange team of the Gameroos, AOE, EMP, The Beast, and Yumi Cheeseman. And Biza, just a word from Yumi Cheeseman yesterday. We just call him EMP, apparently. M. Oh, is it M, not EMP?
As an empire.
Oh.
What Yumi Cheeseman was saying yesterday. It was about empire. So we'll stick with that, and hopefully gets a little bit of love out of us tonight. Yumi Cheeseman's up there for the ball. One pass at Dar. The Beast hits it back out, but hits in the middle. I'm going to grab my bearings, Crisis, to chuck it back over to you, mate.
All right, no worries. There's a shot on goals that goes through. Yumi Cheeseman picks up the halo. It's cleared out to the dead zone nicely. Nice little back play from M onto the Beast, who carries it up through on the wing now. Two up in the air from Alpha Sydney. It's Stoney that makes the connection, gets it to the midfield, stops it there, but M picks up the pieces, sends it over, and it's Dicky again who gets a touch. Now we just feel a little bit of pressure building up from the orange team. The Gameroos setting things up. They take a shot. It's wide. And that's, I think, our first shot of the evening. Yumi Cheeseman picking it up in the side there, keeping the pressure on the blue zone. The cycling around from the Beast, up into the air. EMP onto the Beast. And it's the first goal. And what a cracker, Biza.
Gotta love it. It was a redirect back in front of the goal, straight down, and helped in by the Beast. Nice from them. Good start by the boys at Gameroos. They get the early lead against Alpha Sydney, but you know how they play. They always come back and grind into the match. The Beast now flying the ball up the wall, playing around, going Yumi Cheeseman going through. All of it too high for him. We'll have the second attempt. Too soft as the clearance is down, straight back down, and the second is there. And the early lead from the Gameroos, Crisis.
They are on fire. The setup by M, and it didn't go in. It was defended, but it dropped down perfectly for him, and he picks up the second for the Roos. It's been just over a minute and a half of play, and they are dead keen for that bronze final prize. So they will walk away with a shot. It's defended. Yumi Cheeseman with a great touch there, should have got a halo. He's denied, and now the open goal. Well, Stoney was there, Biza, he gets it cleared out. The Beast keeps it in the blue zone.
indeed. Just put out a stroll ball there for the voting as Beast comes through, slots one in. I think everyone's going to change the vote now. It was 80% favour for Alpha Sydney and 20% for Gameroos. Maybe that'll be turned around. The vote is still open, guys, so hitting it in the Twitch link right now. Shout out to everyone in there at the moment. Let's get a couple of people in there and get into this bronze match because it's a pretty epic one, guys.
Yeah, so $50 on the line for the bronze final winner. We gave $200 to the first place team. That's Nuova Gaming. Legacy Esports will pick up $100 for the second prize, and then there's 50 for the bronze, which is basically a Big Mac Happy Meal, or maybe a bucket or a barrel or something like that of KFC.
It's 50 split 3 ways, Crisis.
Yeah, it's got to be. That's why I say it's got to be
Bucket
split
of KFC. Oh yeah,
that's the one. Dumbo with some play off the wall, looking to spark a bit of a comeback for his team. It's not to be. Pressure still on the blue zone. The Gameroos have come out firing from the start, and they've kept up the pressure. They want that $50. A great flying shot from Imp off the wall. The Beast came through. Just stopped at the death for a moment there. Dicky now setting it up, and it's well defended from Yumi Cheeseman. Bizer back and forth across the field, but it's all on Alpha Sydney to get back into this game and clear the donut away.
Just playing for those guys at home, KFC could mean two things, either food or kick from clan. Now, I'm not suggesting these guys get kicked from clan for coming third, but they'll definitely enjoy the big bucket of 11 spices and herbs. I'm hungry. As the ball goes into Beast! Putting the fourth in. Stealing another one off. What is Alpha Sydney doing? Where is the rotation? Dumbo's not there.
Well,
Dicky's coming back. He's following it in. Once it kind of gives me a funny look in the Twitch chat. Thanks, mate.
Yesterday, Bizer, we billed Alpha Sydney as the 5-game masters. They like to go the distance. I know that Dicky wasn't online until maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, in fact, 5 minutes exactly before this match. So they are not warmed up. So I think that's what's going on. It's just a matter of Alpha Sydney not being warmed up, and the Gameroos are. So Amp now in the midfield, picks up the ball. It's stopped dead over there, Dicky. He's got his boost. He gets up into the air, whiffs past the ball, and it returns to the blue zone. Stops in front of the goal. Stoney with a great defend and keeps the 5th from going in.
Ball's crossed back over, and now to follow it off the wall. Gets the whip touch. It's not good. Here's Stoney. Sorry, Dumbo with the shot on goal. Stoney for a minute. They do play the same cards. It's a different colour scheme as they work it down to the pocket. Defensively, Dumbo does nothing as the wall hits it up. Dicky now redirects it down. Stoney, Dumbo both go up. Dumbo will get the touch. Amps just continue to leave it in the pocket. Dumbo sets it. This is looking all right as Dicky sets. Stoney to finish. He's coming in, and in it goes. Classic Alpha Sydney style. Three-man play, and instead of just whacking it hard against the back, well, they did put it against the backboard, but instead of just smashing it, they just slowly position it well, and Stoney has all the time in the world to hit that and size up his goalie as well.
Fantastic setup indeed. 4-1 with 15 seconds to go. This one's going to go the way of the Gameroos, Bizer, but a nice, promising passenger play. Oh! M comes through. He doesn't want the scoreline to reduce anymore. He wants to increase it. 5-1 now in favour of the Gameroos. I was just saying, Bizer, some positive play from Alpha Sydney leading into the second game. But with 8 seconds to go, the Gameroos still not finished.
No, they're not. They might put another one and make it a 6-1. In there goes! Oh, no! I'm a little bit unorthodox tonight, Crisis. I'm not in my grand final mood as I was yesterday. That's epic stuff from the Gameroos. Just, I dare say, making a laughing stock out of Sydney right now?
No, I wouldn't say a laughing stock. Maybe they are just a little bit more prepared.
Oh, that was a bit harsh. I'm sorry.
And as I was saying, I think the problem at the moment is Alpha Sydney haven't warmed up, and they're possibly counting on the match going the distance and getting their warm-up in the first couple of games. It was quite interesting. I had a look when we were talking on, when was it, on Saturday, trying to decide how we were going to handle the bronze final. I actually did a bit of Googling to see what the normal practice is for bronze finals in terms of when they get broadcast and when they get played and that sort of thing.
Google.
And
Google for everything, man. You should never end on Google.
And the thing is the Wikipedia article on bronze finals actually said they're usually controversial. A lot of teams don't see the bother about them, and just if they do play it, they just show up and they're going through the motions. Hopefully that's not the case. Alpha Sydney hopefully will give us a game. Dickey gets the defense on. That's a good one. He's got it out into the wing, but as we've seen time and time again, there's somebody from the Gameroos to pick it up and pass it back in front of the goals. Yumi Cheeseman, the beneficiary of a beautiful setup from the Beast Bizer.
Yeah, nicely done. Gameroos continuing their form. That is goal number 7 so far in the series as they work it. Alpha Sydney only have one, and courtesy of the man of Stoney, he's just there with the defense. Dickey's up. Yumi Cheeseman flying high. This is rolling straight in. EMP. Can't get it past the defender. Back over the top of the Beast. Shot on goal. I've lost the ball. Step back out. There's Dumbo. Past the Dickey. Up goes Dumbo with a second off the wall. Looking for the redirection again to the side. Interesting play by Dickey. Nothing for Sydney eventuating out of that. But Stoney reads it well. Just holds it up in that corner. Put his second. The shot on goal. It's a beautiful shot. That's a big save. A big bicycle save by Yummy Cheeseman. And almost a follow-up as well, Crisis. But Alpha Sydney back at the defence.
Yeah, great play there. Was almost in the deflection. Just perfect, and 1-0 remains the score after a minute of play. But Alpha Sydney are starting to get their groove on. A couple of shots on goals now. Just the one that they've let through. The Beast says no, sir. It's actually 2 they've let through. Powers it in.
Oh, miscommunication between Dickey and Dumbo. Just causing calamity there, and balls come back out into a nice shot by the Beast. Lovely start again. 2 matches in a row. The Gameroos are looking dominant. The Beast gets another chance off the centre bounce. Dickey will come through. Just safe for Alpha Sydney. They've got a lot of work to do here, Crisis. They're going to do it quickly as well.
They do indeed. 3.5 minutes remaining. 2 goals behind Alpha Sydney, and they've got to get back into this game. They've got to get themselves a score. It's a best of 5 incidentally. Wow! Dumbo with a characteristic save. We've gotten used to them from him all through the GRL Bizer with those saves, and he's come through in that instance and kept the third one out.
Over the top, Stoney working it forward. Up high now, Yummy Cheeseman. Easy there off the wall. Has to go straight down the middle. And a couple whiffs there. Stoney and Dickey up there. Dumbo has to go up. It's going for goal. The cross, the sidebar. Just for Alpha Sydney being the 4th man. Saves it for him now. Stoney will get the chance to work it out. Lets the Gameroos dictate the play off the wall. Now wraps around. Dumbo and Dickey just working the defense. Straight in front to fly. Almost. And for the second chance as well, a little wide. Stoney will come down and clear. Chance for Alpha City to get it forward. It's up high. The rotations will come for Gameroos. It'll be a hard goal to get, Crisis.
Yeah, Stoney running out of boost there thanks to the sustained pressure coming through from the Gameroos in that passage of play. He got up into the air, and it's that horrible moment of deflation as your boost runs out and you just kind of float gently past the ball. He had it there. He's off the wall now, though. Gets a touch to it. It's intercepted well by Yumi Cheeseman. We're following EMP at the moment. Off the wall. He takes the shot, but Dumbo gets there in time as well and makes sure that the ball gets over into the orange zone. No, it's in the midfield, waiting for the Beast to strike onto it, get it over, and take a shot at goals. Dickey with a great deflection. Bizer, a lot of slowing down of momentum on the part of the Roos, and but just no conversion from Alpha Sydney yet.
The Roos are dictating the pace. They slow this ball down and keeping the possession. Yummy Cheeseman, a double touch off the walls, looking good, a little wide. Can't finish it off. There's chance with the Beast. He heads it into the middle. EMP should finish, and he does. The M, the master. And look, just the same, Crisis. They had the control. They continued to hold on to the ball. put it into the grasp of their follow-up players with the rotations as well. Gameroos looking so dangerous right now. If I was Alpha Sydney, I think I would be doing some demos to upset some of their players, as well as just holding onto the ball instead of giving them the big hits and clears, because they're just losing possession and it's getting really difficult for them.
Yeah, throw some dirt in the eyes. Dumbo with another great save. Picks up his saviour badge. The Gameroos firing goal after goal at the blue goal mouth. Not letting up at all throughout the game. We have a look at the stats very quickly. 11 shots on goal, Bizer, from the Gameroos. They are working hard at the moment.
They're in a defensive zone right now. Yummy Cheese Man with the pace works the wall. Dumbo has to come back. Dicky flying high just to stop the ball momentarily as the centre comes from Stoney. There's both of the players, and Dumbo and Dicky got in the way again. And it seems to be the story of these first two rounds. Defensive play is both teammates hitting each other instead of the ball. Stoney smacks the face out of the way. Now gets a second. Dumbo as well. Dicky flies up. Dumbo and Dicky chasing down the wing. It's centered nicely. It's a pop-up by Dicky, but Stoney has been caught in no man's land and forced to do a little bit of work, holding up the defense. Emp over the top, hits the ball up high. The Beast, a chance for a redirect in the middle. Can't get it in. More so a fake. A little bit too late here as the clock ticks down, and after Sydney, you're going to have to do 3 in a row crosses.
Yeah, reverse sweep time is on for the boys from Alpha Sydney. They've done it before. They've gone the distance all the way. The GR is going out from Yumi Cheeseman, Emp, and, well, Stoney's doing a GG. If you're old school, Bizer, the GG doesn't necessarily mean the game's over. It's the equivalent, to my mind, of a GR. But, wow. They've got a lot of digging to do to get themselves out of the hole that they're in right now.
Yeah, Dicky having a chat to his boys and just trying to sort it out. Like I'm just seeing right now, crisis, they keep crashing into each other. The communication's not there. And now, look, we've caught the team off Alpha Sydney off guard in being that they're playing right now, and Dicky's just come on. They haven't had much prac time, but they're the masters of the 5-game format, crisis. And if anything, 3 in a row, it's not far from beyond with them.
No, not at all. They are a top-level team, ranked 4th in the power rankings coming into this match. In fact, coming into the GRL. So we know that they've got the talent to put on a better game than they've been playing so far. The question is whether Dicky's little pause that he's enforced is going to be able to get them the opportunity to get their heads into the game.
Well, Twitch chat's saying if Alpha Sydney get the quick start, they'll be the ones to hold out this game and go into the next and probably go into the 5th as well. So, look, I actually 100% agree with that. They need to start strong. They need to be the first on the scoreboard. Oh, as I do say, a big shot from Stoney and a massive clear from Yummy Cheese Man, the wrap from EMP as well. Just a little bit of nice play there from Alpha Sydney, but it's the chance to defend. Up goes Stoney. Dicky with a touch, hits it up on the wall. Dumbo should be flying, but he's not. He's back defensively. Stoney and Dicky both cutting across, doing well, but it's a relentless pressure from Gameroos holding this ball in the defense of the Alpha Sydney crisis.
Yeah, straight away they've put the pressure on and they are keeping it on. And I'm beginning to think that this is something, this is a characteristic gameplay of teams from Gameroos. Emp gets another goal and they're back in the lead. But Bizer, I wonder if we pay attention a bit to the patterns in the context of Nuovo Gaming's patterns of play. Those defensive moves that they were using seem very, very similar to those that Nuovo Gaming use in front of their own goals. So I wonder if there's a bit of coaching that's been going on in the Gameroos camp that sets them up with a rotation that just seems to work well. Emp keeping the ball in the blue zone. That's going to float. A good touch from Dicky. Keeps it from becoming number 2 for them, Bizer. This is an on-fire Gameroos team.
Alpha Sydney have to work these goals in right now. We're going to be the contention. And we know they can get them at the end, but they cannot be behind. And there's a redirection by Dicky Crossbar is the recipient of the ball once again for Alpha Sydney. They have to work it back around, and it's a big clear by the Beast. He works it down as well, down the wing with Yummy Cheeseman. They should set this up, 2 to defend with, straight over. That's more of a redirection backwards. He gets flipped back by EMP. He goes up the second by the Cherry. It's a whiff past Dumbo with an easy clear. Back over the top again. Yummy Cheeseman just go in. Oh! What is...
Wow, the saves coming through. I'll take over from the speechless Bizer. It was incredible. Sat there for ages.
That ball should have gone in, and it was cleared by Gameroos. Making a bit of fun out of this. I don't know. But it's getting increasingly hard. We're down 2 minutes mark of this match, and it seems to be pressure on at the moment. Alpha Sydney helping us forward, now looking to attack. Both of the players have gone past the ball. It's a flip out by the M. Yummy Cheeseman will be waiting for this to pop up. No one to finish. Both players from Alpha Sydney got on. It should be a 3-man finish from Gameroos. And it is. Alpha Sydney all over the place, Crisis.
They are off the wall. Look at that. All 3 players from the Gameroos in the goal mouth for that goal in the replay. And Bizer, that is a weakness that can be exploited. You've got 3 players right up in the goals. You defend that well, get the hard clear out, and they're going to struggle to get all the way back there. Gameroos playing with huge confidence, and it could be used against them if Alpha Sydney get the exploit on, and Stoney comes through, picks up goal. I think it's only their second goal, Bizer.
It is their second goal. That is all they've had so far, but it's a lovely read off the wall, and Stoney doing well. The open goal net gifting him an easy goal in. They get themselves back into this match now, and they're gonna what they've got to do, Crisis, is got to hold a little bit of momentum as well. Just control that ball. We're not used to seeing them just running the ball down. There's a lot of pass play coming from Alpha Sydney, and we're seeing a lot of generation of just personal play from Gameroos. So maybe Alpha Sydney needed to go to Gameroos' play style and just pip them at their own game. And continue to get out this. But who knows? If they continue to go the way they do, they might get themselves in front or lose the match. I don't know, Crisis. Yeah,
Dickey looking to get the ball through, but it's read by the Beast. Now the follow-through comes through. And Bizer, that's what you were talking about earlier. 2 players from Alpha Sydney going for that ball out wide instead of one going for it in the setup there. The long-range goal from him. The reply to Stoney's solo goal. And that's heartbreaking stuff if you're on defense. Stoney flying around, but just not able to get there in time.
3-1 is the scoreline. This is the bronze match for the HGRL final series. We do have a victors decided yesterday, which was Nuova Gaming over Legacy Esports, but the third prize is on the line right now. And Alpha Sydney, they have to do 3 games in a row if they want this prize. Gameroos in the box seat, up now 2 points. Yummy Cheeseman doing the personal road play.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely massive play. Works it off the corner. Over on the inside of Dumbo. 4-1, minute and 27 seconds remaining. I should say Alpha Sydney are out of this, Crisis.
4-1 with a minute and a half to play. Bizer, I would almost agree with you. Stranger things have happened, though, than a comeback from this position by a Rocket League team. Stoney with an attempted backflip there. The ball bouncing high for Dickey. He gets a good touch. This is going to be a great setup. Dumbo with a follow through. The defense from DeBeast keeps it out. That was the last man standing, and it's an excellent save. But here come the boys from Alpha Sydney again and again. It's defended out, Bizer.
Oh, DeBeast almost an opportunity to rub salt in the wounds and heads it back forward. They're looking at dangerous Gameroos. Now it's back out. DeBeast has to rotate. He's got Dickey to beat. He can't. Dickey now gets the opportunity. He wants to centre. Whiffs past the ball. And it just stays in that corner. Yummy Cheeseman still clear. Stoney coming free. It centres nicely. 2-player defence. But it's an open goal. And there's Alpha Sydney bringing back one more goal. 32 seconds remaining. You're right in saying they're not out of this crisis, because we have seen goals scored very quickly in Rocket League matches.
Well, step 1 done. 32 seconds to go. And they've got to reduce a 2-goal deficit to 0. Can they do it? Stoney, we're following with him. He's the only goal scorer. He scored 3 goals. Biza. Oh, him! Says, no, sir, there's no comeback train tonight. 5-2.
What a pass and what a finish. Again, the defense rotating back, but Emp just got behind it, and it was actually really cleverly crossed, considering because there was no defense on the line, and so he just put it as close as he would. And when you usually see a setup, you would take yourself far from the line because the defense gets in the way and has an easy clear. 15 seconds remaining. This is done and dusted. Crisis out for Sydney. Maybe with a boy to put one more in, but the boys at Gameroos will be walking away with a $50 prize for tonight, Crisis. And maybe a chance of a last goal.
Oh, very, very close, but it's not to be. It's going to end the game 5-2, a clean sweep from the Gameroos over Alpha Sydney, and they will be very, very pleased with that. The Gameroos will. That's going to have an impact on their power ranking going into tomorrow night's Cyber Gamers. Sorry, not tomorrow night, Wednesday night's Season 3 opening night. Yumi Cheeseman, it was our pleasure, man. A fantastic play from you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't go away. Oh, and casting by. Oh, he was talking to you. Don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. We need to pick an MVP first up, and then we're going to do the MVP draw for the entire GRL season. So, Bizo, who are you thinking for MVP?
Well, shout out to the Amp. Had a massive match, and that last one with the quad on goals, hitting an looks like an 80% ratio in terms of goals scored. Massive for him. But I'm sort of in the lines of DeBeast. Holy moly, he had a marvellous game, defence, attack, and coming into the midfield game, he dominated play. Between him and Amp, I think Yummy Cheeseman's already in a MVP list when we cast them last time. But yeah, definitely, I actually think the Beast had a really superb game.
All right.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm happy for it to go to the Beast. He sparked a good run of goals, and in fact, Yumi Cheeseman is nominating him as well. So I'm just going to very quickly set up the draw list with that, with the Beast added on, Bizer.
As Crisis does that, just reminding you, yesterday's games came down to the grand final of Nuovo and Legacy. And what an amazing final that was. And that is up on our Gamestar channel right now. The Gamestar media, I'll quickly link that through to you guys. So after this, go and grab some popcorn and watch the epic action that is Legacy taking on Nuovo. The winners was Nuovo, finishing off 6-4 in the series. And massive. I believe we gave Snuff the MVP for the match. So a big props to him and a team of Nuovo Gaming. And if I need to shout out to the organisation, two out of their 3 matches, gaming teams on the weekend won the top divisions in the tournaments, and one came second. So big props to Nuovo Gaming, absolutely dominating. They're also looking for an Overwatch team. If you play Overwatch, hit them up. They love it. But interesting in being Legacy have actually dropped a grand final. So come Power Rankings Wednesday, it's going to be interesting to see who is where. I honestly think I still think Legacy will be on the top, but I honestly would reckon Nuovo will be slotting into second, considering another one dropping a little bit early in the semi-final, as well as the boys at Invidious and Heart and Soul not doing much activity over the recent times. But Crisis, I think it sounds like you're ready to go.
I am.
And we got a surprise in terms of how we're doing the tournament MVP, $50 plus a MVP, a Plantronics headset. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. So no, it's not $50. It's 2 $20 MVPs. So we're going to be picking 3 tonight. The first 2 that we pull out of the draw, they're going to get the $20 Steam card from courtesy of Gamestah. Yeah. And then the third number that we draw, that is going to be the person who wins the Plantronics, the Plantronics Rig 500 HD, courtesy of course, Plantronics Gaming. So I am ready. Let's just see if we can get this up there.
I'm looking forward to it, mate.
There you go. It's on screen right now. You can see my hand over there in the mouse.
We should get you some bingo music going. Can you get some bingo music going? I think that'll be epic.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need. So let me just talk you through it, ladies and gentlemen. What we've got on the left is we've got the full list of all of the MVPs from the very start, the qualifying rounds through to the group stage rounds, then the final series that happened yesterday, and including, for whatever reason, I didn't save that 28 should actually be, it's not actually AOE EMP, it's Debeast.
No,
for some reason it didn't save.
What have you done? What have you done?
Oh dear.
You just randomly put EMP in.
Hang on. No.
quick.
You said EMP at the start, you see, and I thought, okay, yeah, it'll be EMP. Let's see.
Game.
Here we go. It's going to happen.
You might as well
now.
put on the bingo music while you're at it.
Yeah. There you go. Fixed up. Fixed up there. All right. So
I'll quickly run through. We've got Siki, Snuff, T-Man, Floor, Ramses. I've actually lost it on the screen. Oh, well, you can finish it off.
Yeah, Rasmus, Starry, Ultra, Kapow Power, Orion, Freak, Yumi Cheeseman, Dicky, Orion again, Dumbo, Monty Connor, Cyrix, Monty Connor again, Adzi, Orion, Dumbo, Dicky,
Orion again,
Soma, Bango, Aaron, Bango again, Snuff, and the Beast. And so the way that this works is obviously the more times you win MVP, the more chances you have of getting your number drawn. So I'll be turning this wheel around. Which way do I? You turn it that way to mix it up.
I don't know. Bingo music.
And then you turn, so it's mixed up now. I turn it around this way, and it's going to pick one out. And so this is for a $20 Steam card, and we'll flip that around. Just pull it out.
Give us a number, I'll read it out.
And
why not?
It is number 11.
Oh, Yummy Cheeseman! Picking up a $20 Steam credit voucher. Gets it.
So I'll just make a note of that. Number 11.
11. I'm doing it as well. Yummy Cheeseman. Oh, wow. Who's going to love that?
He's going to love it, indeed.
And a lot of calls coming out that it's rigged as well.
I think it's just great that Yumi got it. He's a great supporter of Gamestah. All right, mix it up again.
He's the best batter kid as well. He loves it.
And here we go. Here's number 2 coming through. And it's going to be number 25.
25. Aaron from Legacy Esports gets
Nicely done.
Man that is really quiet and introverted. He loves a bit of Rocket League.
All right, and now we're going to be drawing our final one. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is for that Plantronics Rig 500 HD. Thanks to Plantronics Gaming. Clatter. Bizer, to avoid anything saying that it's rigged, do you want to say stop and I'll stop spinning?
Oh, we could go for a while if you really want. Oh, well. For the MVP prize of the Plantronics, when crisis, here's the word stop. Which I just said then. You can stop, mate.
There you go. All right. Yeah, you have to spin it the other way around. So here it is. And it is the number 5.
Number 5 from Reload Esports, Ramsmith will pick up the Rig Plantronics headset. Gets the
Plantronics Rig 500 HD goes to Rasmus from Reload Esports. He will be very, very pleased with that. So Rash B no stops it. So, well, that's the draw, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for tonight's bronze final match. Thank you for playing through the GRL, and a huge shout out, of course, to Plantronics Gaming for sponsoring the MVP award for the first season of the GRL. Bizer, it's time to wrap up. What a great season it's been.
Yeah, look, it's been a fantastic season, and it's all stemmed from the flow of the community going, we want something different. We want to have fun, and as well as Crisis, it's been our vision to go, right, we want to have our own competition where we can run and we can commentate and really get a lot of enjoyment out of us. And it has actually come out to everything we expect it to be, which is a big plus to everyone. So it is a great season. I definitely can confirm that we're coming back for season 2. When? That's the question. But it all depends on the hype that you guys bring into it. But for now, we're going to wrap it up. On behalf of Gamestar, everyone that had casted the GRL, Demand, Neba, Crisis Super Roach, EJ, and myself, and all the team, all the staff behind the scenes that do some awesome work, and everyone supporting with our sponsors as well. Thank you guys for everything you've done. But for now, we'll be back with some more action later on from Gamestah TV. This has been Crisis and Byron. Biza gets out.
Gets out.